permitting is going full steam ahead. The pilot plant that we've accelerated significantly by the way we're doing it, using different companies in Wyoming to put together a pilot plant rather than spend a bunch of money building one and knocking one down.
All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Mark Wall. He is the CEO of American Rare Earths. And Mark, it's great to see you again. How are you?
Always a pleasure to talk to you, Steve.
Yeah, exciting news out from the company that you've launched your drilling program at the Cowboy State Mine on your Halleck Creek project. And this is really about getting to a certain point, an inflection point, you might say, for the project.
That's right, Steve. I mean, there are a lot of things going on in this company and with this project. We're busy optimizing the PFS. The permitting is going full steam ahead. The pilot plant that we've accelerated significantly by the way we're doing it, using different companies in Wyoming to put together a pilot plant rather than spend a bunch of money building one and knocking one down. The NASDAQ listing steams ahead, and just to add one more thing, we figured we'd start the feasibility study while we're at it. So it's fantastic, Steve.
So tell me a bit about this drill program. How much are you doing? Where are you doing it at?
10,000 feet, Cowboy State Mine, so the state land portion. Remembering this ore body is around 25, 30 years on state land, and then the next several hundred years is on federal land. And we're in the midst of permitting state land. The PFS is on the Cowboy State Mine, and of course, Wyoming being the great Cowboy State. And so this feasibility study drilling really kicks off our full-scale feasibility.
Yeah, it in the news release you talk about doing a lot of things as you're drilling as well, with the logging and the technical work that you have to do. So there's a lot of things happening within the drilling as well, on the ground, and sort of that sort of desktop work that you need to do.
That's right, Steve. I mean, I think from our discussions, you figured out by now we don't do things by halves. We're doing a lot of things at the same time. So 10,000 feet is a pretty good drilling program. We're going a little deeper in some areas than we've gone before. Now, remembering this ore body, we talk several hundred years, and the deepest hole we've drilled 300 meters. And the view is that this ore body is around 1,800 meters deep. So we're not drilling any deep holes because we frankly don't want to really need to make it any bigger right now. But I expect that we'll get a little bit of grade improvement here and there. And also we need this to get the reserves for our feasibility study for our mine plan.
Okay. I also noted in the news release, the top of Red Mountain came up a lot, and there's some drill holes going in there. Explain to us a bit about that particular area.
We've seen some really interesting grades at the top of Red Mountain. The interesting thing with this ore body is it has a zero strip ratio, or 0.16 at last count, so almost zero. So basically, the ore body is at surface everywhere, including Red Mountain. And we're seeing some interesting grades in Red Mountain. So we're busy poking some holes in that actual part of the ore body. And again, zero strip ratio. So it's basically just mine the mountain. It's going to be very interesting how the results come back.
Yeah, and the results will be following along as you continue the drilling as well. So just waiting for them to come back from the lab.
Yes, 2 holes done. I
Yeah.
expect that it'll be a couple of weeks before we see some results start coming in. We're batching the holes off to the lab, so a couple of weeks I expect. That's something I don't see the need for us to rapidly accelerate the assay portion, but we'll push ahead with the program. 2 holes done, and a couple of weeks we'll see some results coming.
All right. We look forward to talking to you then. Mark, thanks so much. I know you're busy, and I appreciate your time this morning. Thank you.
Steve, you have a fantastic day. Great to see you.
You as well. Mark Wall, the CEO of American Rare Earths.